Hiya, how we doing? I hope you all enjoyed the worldwide Facebook outage the other night. It was quite fun because my group isn't on Facebook, so we're on Telegram. Link in the description below. We kept on chatting and taking the mick out of Facebook really, but yeah. So if you wanna, it's free, it doesn't cost anything. You just need a thick skin and a sense of humour, and yeah. So the great Facebook outage and Instagram cut-off of 2021 didn't really affect us. So early tonight I posted, asked the lads in the group, what should I use tonight? Somebody came back with Mitchell's wool fat. Unfortunately, the wool fat, it's an ex-wool fat. It has ceased to be. However, I do have a soap that does contain lanolin, which is in wool fat. So that's what we're using tonight. That soap is Portus Cale, which is Portuguese. The scent notes on this are citrus, cedar and amber. It was readily available in the UK, it probably no longer is. Hey! That's the tub there. Just got a teaspoon of water sitting on it for 5 minutes. There are the ingredients there if you wish to pause it. And yeah, so it's quite a small, dinky little tub. Smells, it does smell nice. It's a good smelling soap. I know I used it recently. The brush we are loading with is the Alpha Chubby 2, so Scott Newman can drool over it. And this has got a 2-bed, not in it, 2-bed fan from AP Shave Company, 28mm. The razor that was suggested was a RazoRock Mamba. There was 2 options, a Piccolo or a Mamba 0.7. It's not on a RazoRock handle. The handle is from Barbaros. It's the same handle you see on the TR2s, but it's a RazoRock head. And we are loading up a Gillette stainless red on its 4th use. So 3-piece, non-adjustable. On the Mamba, the blade loads on the base plate. There are 2 large nipples on the base plate which holds the blade, and there are 2 detents in the top cap that the nipples go into. So you've got a male base plate and a female top cap basically. The male's got sticky out bits, in case you're wondering what that means. So hump day today, thank God, it's been a shite week so far. Blade, razor, there we go, done. So there's the blade in, here's the top cap on, no overhang. I'll reapply my little plastic washer and then screw it all together. There we go. I was working away from home yesterday and I took kit away from me because we weren't sure whether it would be an overnight job or not. It just turned into a long day. Chubby 2, well Chubby 2, Alpha Chubby, Alpha Shaving Chubby. This is the black one with the 28mm 2-bed nut in it. Yeah, we weren't sure whether it would be an overnight job, but it just turned into a 14-hour day, which was really enjoyable. But still, decent amount of overtime, it'll pay for something. So we'll just get the brush loaded up. I've had a few more samples arrive from Craig Will. Thank you Craig, we may well see one of those over the weekend. So despite the fact it's a small tool, but you can still get quite a sizable brush into it. First shave with my winter lighting tonight, so the camera seems to be coping okay with it. So how's your week been? Okay. On the plus side, it's on the way down now, unless you work on the weekend, in which case tough. Some of my colleagues occasionally whinge about working weekends and that sort of stuff. Yeah, but you get paid a shift allowance for that, lads. And believe me, I'd rather have the shift allowance and more time off during the week than do Monday to Friday. But I like Monday to Friday because I've got a life. So because it's got a lanolin base, it's quite thirsty. As you can see, it's gone on pretty pasty. But there is a sheen coming up to it already. Just going to paste my water, get the soap evenly distributed. Anybody new? Hiya. My name's Martin. Spelt with a Y just to be awkward and different. This bathroom's in Scotland. I'm English. Been here 21 years now. It's not a bad part of the country. Pretty good. Good quality of life anyway. Must be getting all modern though, because we're getting a Starbucks up the road. Starbucks drive-through. Up until that opens, it's not opened yet. Up until that opens, or when that opens, you won't have to do a 60-mile round trip for Starbucks. They're out of the coffee shops locally. But if you particularly want a Starbucks and the crap they serve, you have to have a 60-mile round trip. The coffee ain't that good. Getting there. I would have used a sample, but I feel like I've done nothing but use samples for months and ball lather for donkeys. And I just fancied a nice face lather, irrespective of how long it takes. Always a good sign when the brush starts to throw it around, like it's hydrated. I think we're okay there. So the razor's been soaking. RazoRock Mamba 0.70 with the Barbaros TR2 handle. So you can see it there, there you go. The Mamba, akin to the P8A razor I used in the last video, and the pills in the video before that, it's very angle dependent. So you get the angle coming straight, it's not cutting. You have to go quite steep. I did, before this one I did have the, is it the 5.3 plate? Very, very mild. But it actually gave me one of the best head cuts I've ever had head shaving. So even at that blade gap, it can do damage if you get it wrong. But the 70 is much more usable version in my opinion than the its baby brother. But it is dependent on getting the blade angle right for the quality of the shave. So who talked to the wife during the Facebook outage? Obviously you couldn't go on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. My missus was sat like that. I've never seen somebody spend so long reading an email. I think it was the only thing on her phone that worked. She doesn't use strange apps like Telegram and that sort of stuff, where there's no tracking. One thing about the Mamba, because it's a very thin top cap, you can get it right under the nose. Very easy. Lava's probably a bit dry actually. Because maybe it's done with being a bit more hydrated. But then again it is. When's my shave? Sunday? Yeah. It's not Wednesday, so we are attacking 4 days growth. There we go, first pass done. Yeah, it's knocked it down quite nicely. It's midweek, so let's keep it simple and do a double first pass. Yep, you heard me right. It's quite a good technique if you have sensitive skin. Don't be afraid of doing your own thing. You don't have to do with, across and against every shave. Sometimes just change it up and see how it works. Good to stop right there. However, we'll give it a against the grain pass just for something different. I believe there might be another batch of these handles coming soon. I think they are. There's been a couple of hint-like posts from Steve Tinter of Alpha Shaving on social media when it was working. That then there was another batch en route. This handle, despite being highly polished, it's not slippy with the grooves in it. Doesn't really matter how high I go. I shaved the head this morning, so to save drawing blood, we'll go across the grain on the chin. I think we're about there. Yeah, normal pick up spots. No issues with this soap, it's got plenty of slickness to it. You can see there's still like a layer of almost cream coming off the skin. That's it, we're done. Midweek shave, first nighttime shave of the winter. Oh. So that's for normal, but with an edit tonight. We'll have a face wash. That cold water is noticeably colder than it was even 2 weeks ago. Winter's coming, hey! There we go. Warm water, cold water, witch hazel. Mrs. Boots, tea tree and witch hazel, facial cleansing and toning lotion. There's a little bit of alcohol in it, but for what it costs, it's pretty good stuff. The balm is, this was available from Superdrug, don't know if it still is, L'Oreal, Barber's Club. This is cedarwood, the cedar in the soap, so it's pretty thick stuff. A little goes a long way with this stuff. There we go folks, a midweek video with the lights on. First one for the winter. as such, even though the clocks haven't changed yet. Right, a quick recap of what we used today. Portus Cale, which is a Portuguese lanolin shaving soap with citrus, cedar and amber. Really nice scent. It's European strength scent wise. The tub also comes with a little bit like the tubs. I think they come with some of them, so you have like a little plastic inner lid which goes on like that, and then here you go. Looks quite nice. They also make a scent to go with it, but I've never got hold of that. Just the soap. The brush was an Alpha Chubby with an AP Shave Company 2-bed fan. RazoRock Mamba with a Gillette, red stainless, more fingers, red stainless, and the Mamba, which is still in there, and the Mamba is on a Barbaros TR2 handle. Just for a change. I'm just polished off there with Witch Hazel and L'Oreal. That's it. If you have any comments, I'll leave them below. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.